No, I didn't even know what the experience was going to be like. 3 years ago, I started traveling, and I was going because I was thinking, this would be a nice thing. I go and see a different country, try some different food and just try something different, right? And so in 2016, my wife and I, we flew from California to Vietnam, and we started 2 months, 2 months of traveling, and we completely learned what it was like to get out of the United States and to see what was out there. We had this perspective that was just the United States, and it was that way of living, and that's the only way of living, right? So we got out, and it was this opening understanding of the world is so much bigger than the United States. Because sometimes in our country we think everything revolves around the United States, right? So we got out of it and we said, holy cow, there's a totally different way of living, there's different people, there's different food, there's different culture, and we got to actually experience it and be in it. And I think that what that did for us is what it did for me is it got me out of this shell, this bubble, that this is the way life is, right? And I got out of it, and suddenly I'm looking and I'm seeing, wow, there's so many other things to do, so many other people to meet and things to see and ways of living. And I was used to being at home just working. You work, you go home, you do a little hobby, you go to bed, you wake up, you do the same thing all the time. And that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. But I felt this when I came home from Southeast Asia for the first time. I said, holy cow, I have to do this as part of my life. I have to go to different cultures and see different people. Like it's absolutely the most important thing for me to do. So I think what I've learned, you asked me what I learned, is that right? I think what I have learned even overall the most is that the more you think you know, you don't, and that's good. That's okay, because that means there's more to explore. There's more to see and learn, and that's a really great way of living. I got a master's degree in social work, and there's no amount of time in that classroom that I learned anything valuable enough than coming and traveling. So this is real life experience. You can read about India, or you can read about Sri Lanka, or Vietnam, or you can go. And when you go, you can smell and ask questions and taste, and you can experience and feel. And I think it's a really important way to live life. So it's just opened me up. I just want to keep seeing new things and keep asking questions and keep learning.
Please subscribe and watch full episode.